I am on my way to Grandma's house. She said I can come and see her for the weekend, so it'll be a nice little vacation. I'll keep you posted. I'm at my grandma's, and she's cheered me up. I think we've both cheered each other up. She's been feeling a little depressed lately, and we're good for each other. We listen to each other's stories, and so I got her laughing now, and she's got me laughing. She's hysterical. So I'm going to introduce you to my grandma. I told her I'd give her time to take a shower and do her hair and put lipstick on, get presentable, because she's still in her pajamas. She's like me. It's 3:30 in the morning, and I'm up, and I'm at my grandma's, and yesterday she didn't make herself presentable. She didn't get out of her pajamas, so I couldn't introduce you to her. So today I made her promise to get ready and get out of her pajamas, and I'll introduce you to her. And I'm going to ask her a few questions, and I'm going to record our day together. I have no idea what we're doing, but if I know her, it's going to be going to thrift stores. So, all right.
I think I'll go get me a perm.
Oh, don't do that.
Look better in this crap for my Hollywood debut.
My grandma was asking me questions about my past, things that caused the PTSD. And so I had to go through all of it with her. And, relive it. And, she told me that I should have said something as a child. And I didn't feel I could. I didn't feel there was anyone I could talk to. And I felt guilty. And maybe as this vlog goes along, I will go into more detail. But right now I feel like it's too soon. And that you should get to know me better first. And get to see my life. Because the past is just too hard. And I wish things had been different. But they weren't. So I'm gonna smoke my cigarette and drink my coffee and try to forget about this, or at least push it down, which I know isn't healthy, but I don't feel like dealing with it right now. I want to have a good day. So my grandma still is in her pajamas, and she's been playing slots on her iPad since about 4 o'clock this morning. And I've tried to interview her, but she's not cooperating. So the next clip is my grandma being my grandma. And I love my grandma. So hopefully she'll get her ass in the shower soon and get ready, so that I can do an interview with her and stuff like that, and we can start our day. She doesn't know I'm filming her. When I was watching the playback of the last clip, I noticed that you could see a brown spot on my fingers. It's not doo-doo. Just to give you an idea of how much I smoke, I'm going to show you my fingers. Those are nicotine stains. Reminds me of the Pink Floyd song. Don't remember the title of it, but it's from The Wall. Got nicotine stains on my fingers. Got a silver spoon on a chain. Got a grand piano to prop up my mortal remains. Yeah. Grandma, quit playing your stinking slot game and get ready.
I'm up to 1,200,000. Do I get? Yep, I get. Oops, I pushed the gamble button. Don't suck it up. Don't take it away from me. Ooh, 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 ooh! I made 3,600,000. Shall I take it?
Take it.
Take it. Cash out. I would love to have gambled it. Well, you haven't told me where you want to go.
I don't care. Where do you want to go?
To bed.
So go to bed.
Where do you want to go?
It doesn't matter.
Where would you go if you were home? Oh, I know. The Bobbies. The Bobbies.
Yep.
Or Bobby would come to see me. Right?
I would probably go to Bobby's out in the country.
And Bobby would wait on me.
Whatever.
Right? Whatever. Does Bobby wait on you?
He's good to me, but he doesn't wait on me.
Oh, I'll bet he does. One of these days he's going to tell you get him off your ass and do it yourself.
You're mean, Grandma.
No, I'm not. I'm not mean. I'm a nice grandma. Have I told you that yet?
What?
Get up off your ass and do it yourself?
So
I'm preparing you for that. Oh, don't take it away from me.
my grandma didn't want to be interviewed. She has her reasons for it, and I respect that. So now I'm on my way to Bobby's out in the country. So, I've got about an hour to go, and then you'll get to meet Bob. So you got to see some of my grandma, you know, what she would let me show you. And part of the reason she didn't want to be interviewed was because she didn't know anything about PTSD. And so I explained it to her a little bit, you know, the best I could. And she said she would do some research on it. and maybe at another point I could interview her, but she wants to inform herself better as to what it is before she's interviewed, which kind of defeats the purpose, because I want to show that PTSD isn't that widely understood, or that, you know, people know the word or the letters PTSD, and they know that soldiers have it, but they don't know what it's like. So I wanted to show that, but she didn't want to seem dumb. So maybe at another point I'll be able to interview her. But I'm almost to Bobby's, and you'll be able to meet my boyfriend. That's exciting stuff. So I'm gonna focus on the road and driving some more, and you'll meet him soon, if he will let me film him. I'm running into some difficulties here where people just don't want to be filmed. So, I'll try and use my charms. Alright. So, we are on the road that leads to Bobby's. And it's a long dirt road. So, I'll be there in a couple of minutes. But just to give you an idea of how far out I really am in the country, and how bumpy this road is. So, we're almost there. So I got to my boyfriend's place, and he came out to the car and said, "You want to go with me? The pump broke." So we're gonna go into town and get a part for the pump. So, more driving. I didn't get that. You were too quick for my camera.
I was being polite though, I did this way. I'm very photogenic.
Yes, you are. You're a good-looking man.
I don't know about all that, but I do know the camera's good to me.
You're my sexy man.
Oh, Lord. I got work to do. Tempt me. You're in the country where they have hunting trucks with dog boxes on the back. Since hunting season opened this weekend, I'm surprised he's in town. You sent me messages.
I did.
That woman, every time I turn around, she's sending me a message.
Me?
Yeah.
She must like you.
Apparently. She keeps hanging around. You gonna come in here and
Nope.
shop for pump parts with me?
Nope.
Plumbing parts?
Nope.
Chicken. I'll be back.
So we are back at the house and the pump got fixed. So I'm going to show you around this place a little bit. Show you the pasture and the cows and stuff like that. Moo. Moo. Hey, princess. What you doing, princess? Where's Bo? What you doing? Where's the rest of the gang? Where's the rest of the gang, princess?
Are you vlogging my dogs?
Yes.
Have you got signed releases?
I got an ARF from them.
You know, my dogs are shy. And they not want to be on the internet.
Would you like me not to use real names?
Yeah. Now go ahead and post, Mason. He can use the advertising. These girls around here aren't showing you the proper respect. I understand that.
Hi. I wish Bo would come up here.
He will eventually, and he won't be able to get rid of it.
That's my boyfriend. I want to get him on film.
It's about like me. Give him half a chance, he'll be in your lap. I'm gonna drink this here disgusting fruit punch stuff you brought me.
Ah, fruit punch is nasty.
But it's got caffeine and sugar and vitamins in it. Says right on the side of the can, vitamins. Want to smell my armpit again?
No! I got enough of it the first time.
I thought you loved me.
I do love you. I just don't love your stank armpits. I can't see that.
My sweet aromas are part of it. Don't you have something else to record, like you?
Okay. So that's Bobby. He is my little buttercup. He just gave me a look from death.
Just said I don't smell nothing like no buttercups.
You don't smell anything like a buttercup. You smell like a hard-working man.
Glad I got my boots on. And there's damn little about me that's little. Don't go there.
So what do you think PTSD is?
Post-traumatic stress disorder is an individual's inability, for any one of a number of reasons, to deal with what they perceived was a traumatic experience in their past. The sad thing about it is, what may be traumatic for one person isn't necessarily traumatic for another person. So a lot of people will tell you, oh, just, let it go, slough it off, ignore it, because it's not something that would be traumatic for them. That's one of the reasons they have trouble dealing with it, because other people are telling them, oh, that shouldn't be bothering you so much. Why do you let it bother you so much?
Yeah. That's pretty much the way it happens to me. People don't really understand it and think I should just get over it, and move on with my life. The past is the past, but doesn't work like that.
No, but the sad thing is if when the symptoms of PTSD show up, if it was dealt with, brought up, cleaned out of the system, it wouldn't cause the problems that it causes. What usually ends up happening is some psychiatrist or doctor starts handing you pills and telling you take this and take that, and it just, all the medication does is bury what the real problem is.
Yeah. Yeah, I was so over-medicated. I still am. But, I'm coming off of some stuff. And, you know, I found that doctors just handed out pills. And,
They treat symptoms instead of the cause.
yeah. And they just wanted to keep me incapacitated.
Well, not incapacitated. They just give you a pill to stop you from complaining about whatever's bothering you,
Right.
instead of finding the cause and finding a way to fix that. They just keep giving you medication to stop you from complaining about the problem. The problem, the symptom, has a root cause. And once you find out what the root cause is and work your way to that, then your life will get better.
Yeah.
It can get better.
So how do you know all this?
Well, I have some college background in psychology and stuff like that, and I spent several years as a emergency medical technician responding to and dealing with psychiatric people now and then. I spent several years in the law enforcement and security industry dealing with mentally ill people, and then I've had several friends who had mental health issues.
Yeah.
But I read, and I do know a lot of our military has been having to deal with post-traumatic stress disorder. Excuse me. And two people can be involved in the same incident. One person has no problems. They walk away from it fine. The second person ends up suffering from PTSD. So they've had a lot of experience, and it's taken a lot of time to figure out what's going on with these people and learn how to help them. And basically, some of that has slowly trickled into the non-military psychiatric field, but not enough of it has yet. And not enough people really know enough about PTSD to really understand what it does.
Yeah. When I was at my grandma's and we were discussing my PTSD, she really couldn't wrap her brain around it. And, you know, she said to me, maybe it's because you have a vivid imagination. And I thought, well, maybe in how I view things and how they affect me and stay imprinted on my mind, you know, because I can remember everything in vivid detail. You know, colors, smells, things like that. And sometimes smells bring me back there. There is some soap I can't smell that I can't be around because it brings me back there. And, you know, so maybe it is kind of my imagination, how I can recall these things and how I view them. So, you know, I know what happened to me has happened to a lot of other people, and they're able to move on with their life perfectly fine. And that's hard for me because, you know, then I think to myself, well, why can't I do that? You know, these people are successful. They have a normal life. And I don't. So why does it bother me so bad? I don't know.